Okay, hello and welcome to the 27th episode of Quizzing with the Members. Another exciting lineup ahead. The defending champion, of course, two people who are back, and one debutant. Can't wait to call all of them and do some quizzing over the next 16 questions or so. Our first contestant is the defending champion. Give it up for Akshay.
Hello, hi KV.
Hi, Akshay. How's the run going? This championship, this whatever
It's
you
great,
call
it's great.
the streak,
Yeah,
enjoying?
मजाक मजाक में पहुंच गए.
Very nice, very nice. Like maybe season 2 of Mega Tournament, we will see you, Akshay, next year, maybe. Okay, on that note, somebody who you've seen in offline shows as well as online quizzing with members. Give it up for Anshula.
Hi, KV.
Welcome,
How you
Anshula.
doing?
So nice to see you back. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
good to be back. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, on that note, our only debutant lives in the New York area, engineer by training, leads a software development team for Audible by day, and is AI enthusiast by night. Give it up for Rahul.
Hey KV, hey everyone.
Hi
Good to
Rahul,
see
hi,
you.
hi. Have you been following Quizzing with the Members?
Yes, for a while now, and then the other quizzing shows you had before that.
Yeah. Okay. Excited to see Rahul. And our last contestant, you've seen him earlier in Quizzing with the Members. Give it up for Tushar.
Hey, hi KV, hi everyone.
Hi Tushar. Is that Bayern Munich? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, I remember. Yeah. You played FIFA with
noticed.
Munich and then you became a fan, right? That was the... Yeah.
that's
Okay, nice. What a season for a Bayern Munich fan, Tushar.
Yeah.
The curse of Harry Kane. Okay, we'll start the episode now. Let's have fun. Akshay, Anshula, Rahul, Tushar, all of you know how this works. Let's begin without further ado. First question to Akshay. Akshay X was an American agronomist who led initiatives worldwide that contributed to the extensive increases in agricultural production termed the Green Revolution. X was awarded multiple honors for his work, including the Nobel Peace Prize, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and the Congressional Gold Medal, one of the only 7 people to have received all 3 awards. He was often called the father of the Green Revolution and is credited with saving over 1 billion people worldwide from starvation. Who are we talking about?
This is Norman Borlaug.
Yes, that is correct. Akshay gets 10 points. It is Norman Borlaug. It used to be one of those answers during school quizzing days. Makes me nostalgic.
Annadatta.
Yeah, like Swaminathan and Norman Borlaug used to be the Green Revolution answer. Okay, 10 points there to Akshay. Great start. Going to Anshula now. Anshula, X is a skill used mainly in football, but also in hockey and basketball, where the aim is to kick, roll, dribble, throw, or push the ball between an opponent's legs. Peter Seddon, in his book Football Talk, The Language and Folklore of the World's Greatest Game, suggests that the use of X arose because of a sharp practice used in X exports in the 19th century between North America and England. X's were such a valuable commodity that unscrupulous exporters were to pull a fast one by mixing a helping of wooden replicas into the sacks being shipped to England. Right, Seddon. Being X'd soon came to imply stupidity on the part of the duped victim and cleverness on the part of the trickster. What are we talking about? So just to clarify to all 4 of you before Anshula even guesses, is that although the word is used in football and all that, the word is not necessarily a football term. It derives from something. And for that, you have a hint where it says X exports, and there were wooden replicas into the sacks being shipped to England, etc. So it's not a very technical football term, like say a midfielder or penalty shootout or something, but it's used in football for this, when you push the ball between an opponent's leg, etc. And that's why people were curious as to why would you use this in football, and this is the story behind it.
Is it being bricked?
No, not brick. Going to Rahul.
Is it pulling the wool over somebody's eyes?
No, going to Tushar.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yes, spice. Okay, 12 points there to Tushar. You nutmeg, or being nutmeg means being made a fool of. So you can see some examples of being nutmegged. Okay, and of course the literal nutmeg on the right. Okay, cool. 12 points there to Tushar, which means I come back to Akshay for the next direct. Akshay X is an American entrepreneur and the first ever CEO of Apple Computers from Feb 1977 to March 1981. X also would be sharing his name in the future with yet another very popular regional manager of another company who was in the position from 2005 to 2011. Who are we talking about, or what's the name?
I mean, the obvious name that comes to mind for CEO is Steve Wozniak. I don't know if he was ever CEO though. Yeah, I'll just say Wozniak, Steve Wozniak.
Not Steve Wozniak. Going to Anshula.
Is it Michael Scott?
It is Michael Scott. Yes. 11 points there to Anshula. What a great crack. Yes. Beautifully done. It is, of course, the first ever CEO of Apple was somebody called Michael Scott. Okay. And of course, the other Michael Scott was a regional manager of another company called Dunder Mifflin. Okay. Michael Scott. Well done. Anshula gets 11 points for that. Yeah, I mean, Akshay, you were right. Wozniak was never the CEO. They've had different CEOs. But yeah, of course, Michael Scott. Okay, now we come to Rahul for the next direct. Rahul, now we are talking about a literary genre. Okay. This literary genre, often associated with Scotland, blends elements of crime fiction with a distinct regional flavor. Okay, that region is Scotland, evoking images of gritty streets, complex characters, and dark deeds. Originating from a term describing a particular style of cloth. Okay, so it comes from there. This genre story delves into the underbelly of society, exploring themes of corruption, betrayal, and moral ambiguity. Authors within this genre often employ intricate plots and vivid settings, immersing readers in a world where justice is elusive and the line between right and wrong is blurred. What is this genre commonly referred to as? And as an extra hint, there is also a book cover for a book that's one of the most popular books in this genre.
Is it Vigilante?
Not Vigilante. Going to Tushar.
Is this something like a Scotland Yard, a play on Scotland Yard or something?
Oh, nice, nice. Good creativity, but not Scotland Yard. Not Yard. Going to Akshay.
I have no idea, but since it's a type of cloth and the only cloth that I know is associated with Scotland is kilt, I'm going to say kilt fiction.
Kilt fiction. Okay, not bad. Good track. Going to Anshula.
Kill was my guess as well. I say plaid or plaid, PLAID.
No. Okay, we will start again with Rahul with a hint. And as always, anybody can block me anytime. When you feel like, please don't give any more hint. So it's a 2-word answer. Okay. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, the initial would be TN, like Tamil Nadu. TN. Okay. I'll wait for 5 seconds in case somebody wants to. Okay. Now, hint for the second word is, think movies and all where the genre is in these sense, like dark and okay. So, and T again, think of clothes. Okay. Looks like people blocking. Yeah, okay, Anshula wants to
Which
pound.
was a mistake. I don't need to block.
Okay.
Is it Tartan Noir?
Yes, that is correct. 5 points there to Rahul. Nice deduction there. It is Tartan Noir. Okay, and this is the cloth. Mysteries with a Scottish flair. Tartan Noir. Okay, 5 points there to Rahul, which means everybody is on board only after 4 questions, which is always a great start. Next direct will be to Tushar. Tushar, X is owned by Coca-Cola India Private Limited, which manufactures the beverage Dash. X was started in 1987 and has published over 30 editions to date. X catalogs unique milestones and landmarks, including but not limited to firsts, bests, mosts, inventions, discoveries, and honors and awards received by Indians at home or abroad in all fields, both human and natural. What are we talking about?
KV, quick question, if I may. So X is a beverage, right? It's a. Oh, I'm sorry. It's mentioned there. Which manufactures the beverage?
So that beverage is part of X. They are not necessarily the same.
The only thing that comes to my mind is Limca Book of Records.
Yes, that's all. Yes. 10 points there to Tushar. Of course, we are talking about Limca Book of Records. Okay, and of course, Coca-Cola makes Limca. And we're talking about Limca Book of Records. Nice, nice. 10 points there to Tushar. And we now come to Akshay. Akshay, the Imagine Peace Star is a memorial to X from his widow, located in Iceland. It consists of a tall tower of light projected from a white stone monument that has the words Imagine Peace carved into it in 24 languages. These words and the name of the tower are a reference to X's campaign for peace. It was officially unveiled on 9th October 2007 on what would have been X's 67th birthday, and the ceremony was broadcast internationally to numerous television networks. The tower is lit every year from 9th October, which is X's birthday, through 8th December, which is the date he died, and also from 31st December until 6th Jan, and for 1 week around the spring equinox. Just tell me, what is X?
Imagine Peace Tower. Is it John Lennon?
It is John Lennon. Yes, thank you for not overthinking. One tends
That
to
was
do
too
that.
obvious.
मतलब imagine भी दे दिया, peace भी दे दिया, death कुछ और है क्या trick? No, it is of course John Lennon. And yeah, this is the Imagine Peace Star in Iceland. Okay, now we come to Anshula for the next direct. Anshula, X is an American historical drama television miniseries created by Rachel Kondo and Justin Marks. It is based on the 1975 novel of the same name by James Clavell, which was previously adapted into a 1980 miniseries. Now, hint for X. X was the title of the military rulers of Japan during most of the period spanning from 1185 to 1868. Nominally appointed by the emperor, X were usually the de facto rulers of the country, although during part of the Kamakura period and Sengoku period, X were themselves figureheads. Just ID X.
And Shogun.
Shogun, yes. 10 points there to Anshula. Hat-trick of 10s. Anshula gets 10 for Shogun, which means the next direct will be to Rahul. This Shogun recently came out, 2024 show. Okay, cool. Rahul, is your direct. When X's author visited Florence, Oregon, he saw the US Department of Agriculture using poverty grasses to halt desertification. Though his article on the subject, titled They Stopped the Moving Sands, was never completed, its research inspired him to write X. X was then originally published as a serial in the monthly Analog, which was later expanded, reworked, and submitted to more than 20 publishers, each of whom rejected it, before being finally accepted by Chilton Books, which was a printing house better known for publishing auto repair manuals. Sterling Lanier, who was an editor at Chilton, convinced his company to take a risk in publishing X. But the first printing did not sell well and was poorly received by critics, leading to Lanier being fired. What are we talking about? Or just to simplify, which book are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm going to go by the sands hint in there. Is it Dune?
Yes, of course you have to go by sand and desertification and failure in the beginning, but then Tisal Baad bhi people are talking about Dune. Nice, 10 points there to Rahul. Wow. 10, 10, 10, 10. Nicely done. And that brings us to the end of the first hour, one of the quickest halves we've ever seen, because all of you are in great form. Let's take a quick look at the score. Akshay on the back of Norman Borlaug and John Lennon is on 20 points. Anshula on the back of Michael Scott and Shogun is on 21 points. Rahul on the back of Tartan Noah and 10 for Dune is on 15 points. Tushar with 10 for Limca Book of Records and 12 for Nutmeg is on 22 points. Could not imagine a tighter half. Tushar is leading with 22, with Anshula on 21, with Akshay on 20, and Rahul on 15. Essentially means the second half will be the decider. Let's start now. The second half, the order will be Tushar, Rahul, Anshula, Akshay. Cool. Tushar, you're direct. During the 1990s, Barclaycard, which was the credit card range of Barclays, ran a series of commercials starring X as Richard Latham, an MI7 agent, often accompanied by a sidekick, Bow, who would extol the features of Barclaycard to a skeptical Latham leading to the latter finding himself in various humorous predicaments. X has said that the advertisements were shot to look like feature films themselves, and Latham became an inspiration for a much beloved movie protagonist named Y, also portrayed by X. Tell me X and Y.
Okay, so going by the psychic hint, I'd say X is Robin Atkinson and Y is Johnny English.
Nicely done, yeah. Very good. Good stuff, Tushar. Once again, Rowan Atkinson and Johnny English. Nicely deduced. Delightful quizzing. Because there is the right, perfect amount of hint in the question. You know what I mean? There's just, but you have to just spot. Okay, 90s, MI7 agent, humor. Okay, nicely done. Very nice. Rowan Atkinson and Johnny English. 10 points there to you, Tushar, which means next direct will be to Rahul. Rahul, X was banned from entering China for almost 20 years for a film he starred in 1997. Directed by Jean-Jacques Jacques. The plot of the movie was based on a historical event in the mid-20th century. The movie tells the story of an Austrian mountaineer who in 1939 left his family to, left his family for an expedition to the Himalayas. During the Second World War, he and his companions were taken prisoners by British troops. In 1944, he managed to escape and reached Lhasa, where he befriended a young Dalai Lama. The two became friends before the invasion of the Chinese People's Liberation Army, PLA. The film was banned throughout China because of the negative way it portrayed the country and the military. Therefore, X could not enter China from 1997 until 2014. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm just going to take a guess. Ben Kingsley?
Not Ben Kingsley. Going to Anshula.
Oh, I don't know, so I looked at name a random actor, Robert De Niro.
Not Robert De Niro. Going to Akshay.
Is it Richard Gere?
Not Richard Gere. Going to Tushar.
Stupid answer, but I think it could be Jackie Chan.
No, not Jackie Chan. Okay, we'll start with a hint. So the hint is I'll give you the movie's name. Let me know if anybody wants to block anything. The movie is called 7 Years in Tibet. If anybody has any memory of the movie 7 Years in Tibet with a very mainstream Hollywood actor, not like an extremely popular Hollywood lead actor. Should we take a round with that? Should we wait?
More hints?
More hints? Okay. Okay, I'll give thoda as a far-fetched hint, but you can stop me again. The hint is Friends, the TV show. 7 Years in Tibet, extremely popular mainstream Hollywood actor. More popular than all the 4 hints that you guys gave. Debatable, but yes. And Friends is a big hint. Does that give you any guess?
I'm going to take a shot at it.
Yes, let's do this. Okay, Rahul, whenever you're ready.
Brad Pitt?
Yes, of course, Brad Pitt. 5 points there to Rahul. It is, of course, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was banned to enter China for almost 20 years because he starred in a film called 7 Years in Tibet. Okay, nicely done. Rahul gets 5 points. Next direct will be to Anshula. There exists a term coined by the late Ashish Bose, an esteemed demographer and economic analyst, which encapsulates the economic struggles of 4 states. These states, often collectively referred to by a term that could be translated to Sikh in Hindi, paint a picture of challenges with their low Human Development Index, HDI, and food security. Just tell me what term characterizes these states collectively, which was coined by Ashish Bose, which is derived from the Hindi word for Sikh.
The Bimaru states.
The Bimaru states, yes. The Bimaru states is correct. 10 points there to Anshula. It is Bimaru state. It stands for Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh. 10 points there to Anshula. And we come to Akshay now. Okay. Akshay, talking about a certain language, the X language originated in the late 19th century in Russia and is also referred to as the language of slaves, as X was a slave in ancient Greece. So the name of the language derives from a person name. Okay. It is a cryptic or ambiguous language that authors use in subversive material, often to avoid censorship. Images of animals carry coded meaning, which is inspired from the X language. Numerous protests have recently been seen in Russia in the form of rubber ducks. These ducks have symbolized a fight against corruption or a protest against a regime. Within the context of modern politics, parallels from this may be drawn between the X language and the term dog whistle politics, which describes the use of coded language to address voters' interests while shielding them from negative political blowback if overtly addressed. Just tell me what is X or what language are we talking about?
Is this is this an actual language as in, or is it more of, is it a,
No, it's more of this. It's not really an actual language.
or is it just like
It's more of a secret code kind of a language which people use mostly for this purpose. It's not a language that, you know what I mean? Like not one of those primary languages, so to speak.
the only thing that I can think of from Russia is Samizdat.
No, passing to Tushar.
Random guess again. Is it like a Jacobian language? Jacob language?
Jacobian language? No. Going to Rahul.
Is it Pidgin?
Not Pidgin. Going to Anshula.
No, pass. I don't have a guess.
Okay, we'll start again with Akshay. So the hints that I want you guys to focus on was first, think of ancient Greece, number one. Okay. Then the things which are important is animals carrying coded meaning. Okay. Ducks, dog whistle, etc. All of these are words that might lead you to this person. One big hint, again, please stop me after this, is think storytellers. Okay, so think like stories with animals, like.
I think I have a guess.
Yeah. Okay, Akshay, whenever.
Trojan?
Trojan language? No.
Yeah.
Going to Tushar.
Is it Aesop's?
Yes, I'll give it to Aesopian language. Okay, and of course derives from Aesop's fables and like animals as anthropomorphic stories, etc. and fables basically. Nicely done. 6 points there to Tushar. Okay, cool. Which means the next direct will be to Rahul. Rahul, one of those rare short questions, but interesting ones and current affairs also, so to speak. Which 2023 rom-com film adapted from one of William Shakespeare's best-known texts, Much Ado About Nothing, recently set the record for the highest grossing live-action Shakespeare adaptation of all time?
Think of anything, but I'm not going to pass. I'll just take a guess. I'm just trying to think of a 2023 film now. I don't know. 50 First Dates?
Not 50 First Dates. Going to Anshula.
Can't think of anything. Pass.
Okay, passing to Akshay.
No idea. I'm going to say, I'm just going to guess, Tu Jhooti Main Makkar.
No. Okay, going to Tushar. Nice.
I had a question for this, but then, I realized that, you cannot really answer that right now. Oh my God, I have the movie's name right here. I have the cast in front of me. Of course not Oppenheimer.
Which is Much Ado About Nothing. कोई तो बोल सकता था ऐसे. क्या हो गया? ऐसा भी क्या है? एटम बम भी तो बना है. क्या हुआ? वर्ल्ड वॉर ही तो है. क्या इतना क्या?
Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the movie for my I'm just gonna hazard a very stupid guess over here. Barbie.
Not Barbie. Cool. No, that's when four sincere people play quizzing, there is bound to be unanswered questions and some supposedly bad guesses. That's the beauty of quizzing. It's fine. Okay, we'll start again with Rahul. So let me just again give thoda, let's try and eliminate things. So first thing is basis Akshay's guess that this is an American film. Okay, don't There's no lateral this thing. It is an American rom-com, number one. Number two, again, it's not that critically acclaimed. So don't think of any one of those like Oscar nominated films, etc. Nobody like. But it's a commercial success. Obviously, it earned more than 200 million. Now let's come to hints. Let me start with the lead pair, if that helps. The actress is Sydney Sweeney, who
Got it.
okay, yes, beautiful. Okay, cool. Full stop, and we'll start whenever Rahul is ready. I'll just repeat the hint for you guys. American rom-com, 2023. Sydney Sweeney is the lead actress, and yeah, not a critically acclaimed film, but a commercially successful film.
I don't even know if this is a movie, and seems to be more critically acclaimed than you described. But Bridgerton.
Oh no, not Bridgerton. Going to Anshula.
It'd be funny if this is wrong, but it is Anyone But You.
It is Anyone But You. Yes, 6 points there to Anshula. It is Anyone But You. Okay, well done. It is Anyone But You. This is an adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing, with starring Sydney Sweeney, which people might know from White Lotus, and Glenn Powell. And yeah, nicely done. This movie has the record now, the highest grossing Shakespeare adaptation. Okay, I don't know if you guys are tracking the score, but the quiz is getting more spicier and spicier with every question. Whoa, no pressure. 3 questions to go. Next direct is to Akshay. Oh, it's so much fun to do a fun quiz, you know what I mean. Okay, Akshay, your direct. After water, X is the most widely used substance on Earth and is the foundation of modern development. Its usage worldwide, ton for ton, is twice that of steel, wood, plastics, and aluminium combined. Now, etymological origin. X comes from a Latin word meaning compact or condensed. It has been in use from ancient times, dating back to almost 1400 BC. The Romans recognized it as a revolutionary material and used it extensively. Before the Second World War and the invention of radar, acoustic mirrors were built of X as early warning devices around the coasts of Great Britain, with the aim of detecting incoming enemy aircraft by the sound of their engines. So third clue is just an extra clue, but and second is the ety and historical origin. First is just facts. What are we talking about?
Is it glass?
Not glass. Going to Tushar.
Is it cement?
Tushar, you're so close that I'll give you a chance to improve. You're on very good track and I don't want to pass from you. So I will just say you're very close and give you a chance to improve.
Gravel, cement. Okay, again, a very weird guess. Is it some sort of sand or mud?
No. Going to Rahul.
Well, it's a mix of those, I think. Concrete.
Concrete. That's the answer we were looking for. It is concrete. Oh man, it is concrete. Well done, Rahul. It is concrete is the sorry. And I gave a chance to improve to Tushar only because concrete is literally like fluid cement cured over time, etc. But it's the most widely used thing in the world after water. Okay. I don't know if I should split point because I've been trying to avoid that. Also, in a close quiz like this, these calls are very important. I gave a chance to Tushar to improve over cement. 12 points there to Rahul for concrete because Tushar was given a free hit, but he didn't make the most use of this. So Rahul gets 12 for concrete, which means the next direct will be to Anshula. Anshula, Orfield Laboratories, located in Minneapolis, is a multi-sensory design research laboratory in architectural and product development and research. Inside the building is an anechoic chamber which has a certain Guinness record. The chamber is a 6-sided steel double-walled box. It is suspended by springs inside a 5-sided steel over chamber. Those 2 rooms are inside the acoustical lab, which has 12-inch thick concrete walls. Concrete is back, guys. concrete walls. The door to the chamber is made of steel panels covered in acoustical wedges of fiberglass, which also line the interior of the chamber. The Star Tribune wrote that visitors felt as though the chamber had reset their brains. Just tell me, what Guinness record does the chamber have?
I think there's something like it's the quietest room in the world.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
that's all we were looking for. It's the quietest place on earth. It is the quietest place on earth. That's all we wanted. You got that. Quietest place on earth. 10 points there to Anshula. And we now come to Akshay. Akshay, Jordan Mechner wanted to have lifelike animations for his game that would release for the Apple II in 1989. To get the quality he wanted, he shot his 16-year-old brother David running and jumping on VHS tape, and then jerry-rigged the process to get the frames into the computer and then rotoscope them. Okay, we also have the visuals. We'll show you after we are done with the text. Some rotoscope frames from the game. While the entire process was very laborious, the result was worth it, with Mechner being able to recognize his brother's way of running and his physical personality. Which platformer game is this, which gave rise to numerous successful sequels and even a big budget action movie? And now I'll show you the visuals. I think we have one more. Yes.
Is this Prince of Persia?
It is Prince of Persia. 10 Prince of Persia. Tushar, did you know this?
Yes, because I was waiting for this. This was one of my favorite game franchises.
Because
and Jordan
if
Mechner.
Akshay had passed it to you, that's why I asked whether you knew it or not. And Akshay,
Because Sorry, go ahead, KViz.
Yeah, sorry. No, say nothing.
Yeah, I was just saying that, I was just, when we were at the question slide, I was like, okay, please do not show any pictures because then it's a giveaway.
Oh, man.
But yeah, amazing crack there.
Oh, yeah. No, great quiz, guys. It was too intense. And I'll keep going back and I'll think of concrete and all that. But that happens in quizzes. That happens in every sport, not just quizzes. But fantastic stuff. This is one of the best quizzing with members we've had in a long, long time. And Akshay, you got a gaming question in the last quiz as well, is what I was trying to think. Like, it was a history question, but you got it because of a game.
Yeah, yes. That was a history question.
Oh, man. It was a history question, a battle of Agincourt. Oh, what a quiz, guys. This is one of the most exciting quizzes we've had in a long, long time. And so many ifs and buts, like if Tushar got concrete or if Akshay passed Prince of Persia, things would have been very different.
Sorry, Tushar.
Oh, you're good. Don't be sorry.
No, there are just so many, like, what if Akshay didn't overthink Michael Scott? But there were some great answers, man. So good you guys were. Everything was fantastic. Everything, like, oh my God, there was a phase when you guys got everything back to back. It was too good. Okay, let's take a look at the score. Akshay had 20 in the first half. In the second half, he got Prince of Persia. So Akshay's run as champion definitely comes to an end with this episode. But Akshay, well played. What a run you had.
Thank you.
What a run. I think your run included defeating Pawan as well?
Yes, the first time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, crazy. Cool. Okay, now we come to Anshula. Why not? Anshula had 21 in the first half. She got Bimaru States. 10 in the second half. She got 6 for Anyone But You. And 10 for The Quietest Place on Earth. Anshula ends on 47. Okay, so when I had said in the middle that if you guys are tracking the score was after Anyone But You, where Anshula and Tushar were on 37 and 38 respectively. Okay, it was that intense with 3 questions to go. Okay, we come to Rahul, who had a fantastic debut. 15 in the first half, and then Brad Pitt and 12 for Concrete. 32 points. Finally, Rahul, great debut. I hope to see you soon again for one of these quizzes. And now we come to Tushar. Tushar, who was in the reckoning till the last question, had 22 in the first half, got 10 for Rowan Atkinson, Johnny English, great crack, and 6 for Aesopian. Tushar ends on 38. Okay, so Rahul 32, Akshay 30, Tushar 38, but we have a new winner for Quizzing with the Members, which is Anshula Mehta. Congratulations, Anshula.
Okay. Thank
Well
you. I was
played.
not expecting that.
No, all four of you, again,
Yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
an Indian Idol judge or something. But all four of you were fantastic. Anyone could have won. It was again, it came down to the order and luck and all that.
Yeah.
Tushar knows if Prince of Persia came to him directly, he would have gotten it. And a bunch of things here and there. But good, well played, Anshula. I'll see you soon in the next episode with 3 new challenges. And I really, really hope to see Tushar also soon and Rahul also soon and Akshay to see you soon back in something. We are doing a bunch of things on the channel. Well played, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for giving us time. And thank you.
This
Nice
was
playing
fun.
with you all.
Good game,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, good game.
Congrats, Anshula.